important it is that I find a firm that I can really trust and partner with. Now, I know you guys have some great services, and I know you're a smart group of individuals, but I'm talking to some other firms. So I want to be reassured that I can trust you with this important part of my business, especially during this time of great change for us. Fair enough?
Yes. We prepared an agenda for today, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask throughout.
Fantastic. I probably will.
Just to start off with our team, I'm Kate Stone. I'm the consulting director here today.
Okay.
I've been with the firm since 2007.
Okay.
I came here from Google. I was there from 2000 till 2007. I was there for their IPO.
Oh, exciting times.
It was very much so.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with IPOs and decided I was really more interested in doing that and consulting. So here I am today.
Great. Good. Welcome.
My name is Team3Tewkesbury. I'm the audit partner from the Seattle office. I started my career at Ernst & Young, managing a lot of tech clients during the tech boom of the 90s. And found out that as I was getting promoted, the relationships became less and less personal with such a large firm like Ernst & Young. So I decided to move to Vancouver.
Okay. Good. Great.
And hi there, I'm Wenwen Lin, the audit senior manager. I've been with the firm for 12 years, 5 years in the Hong Kong office and 7 years in the US. I have worked with a lot of international clients and have great exposure to both international and American accounting standards. So I guess my team and I can probably help you with your international operations.
Good. Very good.
And I'm Michael Fields. I'm an international senior manager in the Seattle office. I've been with Grant Thornton for 14 years, and I've been with the Seattle office for 18 years, or 8 years, I'm sorry. So, and specialize in international tax and some mergers and acquisitions recently. So.
Good.
All right, so at Grant Thornton, our motto is feasting for growth. And what that means for you is we'll not only be able to help your firm or help your company grow and accomplish its goals, but we'll be able to handle any problems you have or issues that can arise with growth. I know your tax return has probably got a lot more complex since you've ran. Michael Fields is very skilled with that, and he has some private industry experience in tax planning. He can not only help you with technical issues, he can also help minimize that, check your mind right for your tax expense.
Good.
I'm sure your international operations are, providing a few challenges. Wenwen, we're very lucky to find her, started off in Hong Kong. She not only has technical knowledge, but she's also familiar with business procedures, the business culture of the area, and I think that'll add a lot of value.
Good.
And lastly, for the advisory services, I'm sure, the way your company's grown, there's a number of services that you could need. Kate will be able to tell you about those. As we said earlier, she's already been through an IPO, so if that's something you foresee on the horizon, I'm sure she'll be able to help you out with that.
Good.
So, many times valuable. Without further ado, I'm going to kick it off to Michael Fields.
Okay.
I'm sure you're aware of a lot of the services that accounting firms can provide you. I'm just going to give a quick rundown and a few things of what we can specialize in and how Grant Thornton is specialized in those services. So, obviously, we can help you with your tax provision work. You're auditing for income taxes, deferred tax assets, and liabilities, and helping the audit team prepare that stuff. Obviously, we can help you with your tax compliance and preparation, your federal returns. We have a great state and local group. Any localities and state returns that you need, we can take care of those too. And also international, which is where I specialize. We can take care of those and any issues. Obviously, international is very complex, going back and forth. Wenwen's a specialist in the audit practice, but I can help you with any tax issues internationally that might arise. I've also been recently getting into some mergers and acquisitions. So down the road, if there are any subsidiaries or you want to buy companies, sell companies, anything like that, I can help you with those. Any questions you might have for those.
Okay. Good.
We noticed that you are recently starting to develop your Amigo 3D technology, and obviously research and development costs are kind of a contentious issue in tax reporting. So that's something I could definitely help you with. I'll put together a great team that can help you with all this state and local and everything, obviously international.
Are the tax laws, is the government just crystal clear on all that, or is there still a lot of gray area?
Research and development is very gray area. It depends on certain issues, whether you expense it or capitalize. So those are obviously something we can talk about if and when we get your business. We can sit down and have a meeting just for that. I could talk for hours. So
Yeah.
I mean, here at Grant Thornton, we're very, obviously any accounting firm is in the client service industry and is in customer service, but we feel that we're one of the best for customer service. We're very personal. We'll be available anytime, any day. You can give me a call. I can be your liaison, your personal, go back and forth for the tax team. I'll be in charge of those issues. And we pride ourselves on creating unique situations for every problem. No cookie cutter solution. We're going to create a custom built solution for every problem, no matter what. And we want you to be completely comfortable. We know you're hesitant about leaving Martin at night, but we feel that we can provide the same quality service with a larger resource base and a higher and more skilled workforce. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Ed. He's going to talk about audit.
All right, well, obviously I'm sure you're well aware of what goes on during a financial statement audit. That's a service we can provide. Although we're not a big four, we're an international firm, we have more than adequate resources to give you a quality financial statement audit. Especially with issues with social media. It's a very new industry. There's a lot of unclear standards. I want you to know Grant Thornton is aware of those, and we are doing our best to stay on top of them as they change, and we'll make sure that you're able to report them properly and, you know, keep the ICPA happy, make sure there's no problems with how to report those. And also, it doesn't have to end at a financial statement audit. We can provide process audits. A big problem when a company grows, as yours has, a lot of their processes are more appropriate for smaller sized companies, and we can help make sure that your processes are appropriate for a company of your size and producing, you know, working at maximum efficiency and producing the most value possible. We can also do compliance audits. I know you're still private, but if you do want to do an IPO down the road, it's very important. Compliance becomes a lot more important. And also, those compliance standards exist for a reason. Has been shown that private companies that are compliant with Sarbanes-Oxley, for example, tend to have fewer instances of fraud or misstatements due to oversights. So we could also help you with that. And I'm going to bring it to Linda now, who's going to talk about something international.
Sure. Now I know you're really concerned about your international operations, especially when Amigo is expanding really fast globally. So here we have tailored our team to embrace both international experience and also technical expertise to fit your needs. Compared to other global accounting firms, Grant Thornton is unique in having IBCs, that is International Business Centers, which can coordinate all the global experts in different areas to help our clients solve their local business issues. And because of this, at IBCs, we can respond to your request, even if an international request, in a really accurate and also timely manner. And we really pride ourselves on being approachable, even from a global perspective. And now I know you are really concerned, specifically concerned with the international financial reporting issues. Here at Grant Thornton, we have a lot of international experience in these areas that can help you implement IFRS. We understand there are a lot of complexities associated with the transition and conversion. So we will have our IFRS specialists to help you understand the difference between the two standards and also help smooth the process. And also all our internationally based specialists, such as our tax specialists, our IT specialists, will be on their way to help to smooth this process whenever their skills are needed. So now our consulting director, Kate, is going to explain more about the services to you.
Okay.
I just want to talk a little bit about our advisory services in general before I delve into any specific issues. We offer a wide range of services. As you can see, those services even overlap into our other practices as well. We're also aware that independence concerns with providing both tax advisory and audit services is a concern. We want to provide you with the highest quality services we can. As such, we are actually going to recommend that you engage us for our advisory services. We believe that that's where we can provide you with the most value. I know it sounds a little bit interesting, but many firms can provide you with an audit. However, we're a large company with all of the resources. Our professionals have seen about any business situation you can get into, and if they have not, they've seen similar ones and can figure out what you need. Along those lines as well, we're actually we're still small enough that we can tailor our services to what you need and what your firm is dealing with in that moment.
So you were suggesting M&K just continue on doing the audit?
If that's who you feel most comfortable with, I think that is an option. I believe that our advisory services are strong enough that we can provide the consulting to lay a foundation so that your audit is not as hard on them.
Okay.
If you still feel uncomfortable, we understand that, which is why we have pitched our other services as well. This was just our recommendation because this is where we feel like we have the most value to provide you with.
Okay.
Just for an example, I know IT concerns are a big topic with growing companies.
Yeah.
Cybersecurity in general is a hot topic right now. Data breaches are happening every day with increasing frequency as companies grow, and the world's so connected now with mobile devices and people working in different offices, trying to connect people. It's hard. We understand that. I personally spent a lot of time working on data security at Google. It's a passion of mine. I know it's a passion of many people at Grant Thornton. And we have the expertise and the knowledge to help you secure the information that you have. We've actually developed a step-by-step process to help protect your data as best as we think it can be.
Okay.
Along the same lines with IT strategy, we know you and your managers are busy and you don't always have time to think about IT strategy, and it's important, and I'm sure as you are well aware, as the company grows, you need the IT infrastructure in your
Good job.